Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce my name is Burhanuddin Pratama with student identification number E05200016. Here I will explain the obligation and right of citizen used to complete the final examination of civic education. Before I explain future, of course, we must know what are the obligation and right of citizen. Right will not be fulfilled if obligations are not carried out and vice versa. The obligation and right of citizen refers to the responsibility that must be fulfilled, and the two have a correlation. Obligation are duties and responsibilities that must was carried out by every citizen as part of society. Obligations have the objective of maintaining social order, protecting the right of others, and ensuring the welfare of society. Meanwhile, the right of citizens are the right granted by the state to its citizens to live properly and independently. Of course, these rights are regulated in the law. Citizen rights generally cover a number of aspects designed to protect and provide freedom to individuals within a country. For the example, obligation of citizen that must be fulfilled, like get a decent place to live. Secondly, is about get education to a higher level. Third is about earn a decent living. Fourth is about get legal protection. Then, what if the right and obligation are not fulfilled or fulfilled? In Indonesia, penalties for violating the right and obligation of citizens are determined by law. Punishment can be in the form of criminal punishment like imprisonment, fines, or coaching, or non-criminal punishment like administrative sanction, such as cancellation of the right to vote, and so on. The penalties applied depend on the degree of the offense committed. For example, the right and obligation of citizens are as follow, like the first one is about criminal action. Second is about creating area that causes discomfort. Third is about violate applicable law and regulation. Fourth is about violate the human right of others. The relationship between right and obligation is very important, and both are things that influence one another. Rights are used to obtain certain protection, freedom, and benefit from a country, while obligations are responsibility of duties that must be carried out by individual or groups towards the state. In this case, of course, there is a reciprocal relationship between right and obligation. The right of citizen give individual rights such as freedom of expression, freedom of religion, or the right to get an education. Therefore, it is important for us to pay attention to the obligation and right of citizen so that life become peaceful and peaceful. That from me, Burhanuddin Pratama, billahi taufik walidayah, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.